We already tried out the EM1 against Kortifex inside of Vanguard Zombies the Archon. Well, you know what? Just to be thorough, we have to try out the raygun against Kortifex's little chicken feet. Look at those things. Look at those chicken feet. No. So we have the raygun Pack-a-Punch tier 3. We have Unholy Ground Gold. We also have Swift Vengeance. I mean, you know, we're going to cover both our bases, either standing still or running quickly. And we also have Dead Accurate, so the more damage that we do or the more shots we hit, the more damage we are doing. We have Ring of Fire on, so this is going to be the absolute best test that we can get against this big bastard. And we're going to see exactly what we can do against him and see if we can quickly beat the boss fight. My god, I hope this is better than, like, shotguns. Also, if you did not know this trick in the boss fight, it's very important. That trick right there saves me in the boss fight so much. And we are doing 1620. Okay. Oh, man. That's actually, I mean, that's pretty good if you're able to, you know, hit your shots, which I clearly am not. So, but if you are able to hit your shots, that's pretty dang good. Let's see here. So, yeah, 1620. The raygun, interestingly enough, like, I don't know, the accuracy with it, I feel like, or maybe it's just this specific area against his head, but his little, like, eye, his third eye, very, very difficult to hit on homie's head. It really is. Look at that. I feel like those should be hitting him right in the G spot. You know what I mean? Also, question for you guys. Have you noticed that with the ray gun, when you're using the ray gun in this game, at least on the Archon, it gets really, really, really laggy? I mean, I know that the whole, like, dedicated servers thing is something that for some reason they're really into, but man, I really should not be lagging in a single player map. You know what I mean? I'm playing by myself. I'm relying on my own internet. I feel like I shouldn't be lagging, but for some reason the ray gun itself really makes it feel like I'm lagging. As for the amount of damage we're doing to Kortifex with this thing, I mean, we're doing a ton, but it's kind of hard to hit that spot on his head with this thing. It really is. I feel like we're not hitting it. Oh no. Kortifex, listen, bro, it's not that serious. Once we get to the next step, this is going to be a lot easier because his eyes are going to be a heck of a lot closer. But man, I don't know. I think this is by far the most damage I have seen this thing do, or I guess any weapon do, against Kortifex at one time. I know, like, the shotguns were doing what, like 4, maybe 5 if we were lucky. And the LMGs, I think with Ring of Fire Pack-a-Punch tier 3, we were hitting what, like 800 or something. It's tough to say, but I feel like this is the most I've seen. I have not tried the Wonder Waff against him yet. Do you guys want to see a video on the Wonder Waff against Kortifex? Can you get the Wonder Waff out of the box? I haven't even seen that thing in the box yet, but it would make sense that you could. But maybe it's just a reward for the boss fight. I'm not sure. I don't know how I feel about this thing. Maybe I just need to get used to the accuracy here, but I don't know. Honestly, the ray gun against Kortifex right now, it does a ton of damage, but I feel like I'm just not hitting shots. Maybe I just gotta hold it down. Is that the trick? Is that the trick? I don't think I did a single, like, point of damage to him in, like, those last 10 shots. But you know what? It is what it is, and he just keeps throwing his big old balls at us. I feel like I'm gonna run out of ammo faster than I can do anything else. I feel like I'm just gonna run out of ammo real quick. Yep, Please hold. We gotta fight off Kortifex's ball again. Man, that was tough. Really glad we pulled that out. As long as you're more accurate than I am, I think you're gonna be doing all right with the ray gun. The problem is I am so inaccurate with this thing that, and I was hoping that it would be something where you could, like, hit near it and it would give it some splash damage or something going on, but it's looking like that's not the case. Okay. Oh my goodness, that took forever. All right. Homie's gonna move on, and we can actually hit the other parts of his eye now, which I think are gonna be like a million times easier because we're, like, staring him right in the eyeballs in this next part. Kortifex, get the heck out of here. We're gonna refill our armor, and then we're not gonna worry about you for a little bit. Okay, I'm done complaining now, but you guys think that the hitbox on that part's a little wonky? I personally do. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Is the hitbox there a little weird? Let me know. It is good to know, however, that Raul Menendez was a star basketball player and can throw these things as far as I need him to be able to get Kortifex to let me shoot him in the eye. All right, let's give this a shot here. Got Ring of Fire going. Oh, now we're talking. Yeah. Ooh, okay. As long as you can hit him in the eye in the first part, you might be in a good spot here. Oh, baby. Now wait a darn tootin' second. I honestly might be lying if I told you that this thing's bad now. Other than the accuracy being a little strange, I think this thing might be the move. All right, can we finish this eye off right here is the question. Yes, sir. All right, one more eye left to go, and honestly, this might be the easiest time I've had beating this boss fight so far. The boss fight isn't necessarily difficult per se. It's just kind of annoying, but if we're able to use something like this, and really, if we just had a little bit more Ring of Fire a little more often, you'd be able to get through this boss fight so quick. Like if you're playing with somebody else and you got Ring of Fire going on, you're gonna be doing all right. Oh yeah, Ring of Fire is ready. All right. Yo, Kortifex, what's up, baby? I'm firing it right now kind of like a semi-auto, and I mean, I'm definitely being a lot more accurate than just sitting there holding down the trigger. So maybe that's the move. I don't know. I think if I had to give it a grade, I'd say it's pretty solid as long as you can hit your shots. As long as you're a better shot than me, which I mean, clearly isn't that difficult. As long as you're a better shot than me, you're going to be probably taking out Kortifex relatively quickly. I am just, my accuracy with the ray gun specifically is so god awful. I think that's my biggest downfall here. But realistically, in terms of how fast you can take him out if you're hitting your shots, I mean, this thing does a ton of damage to him. The most that I've seen from a weapon, again, there are definitely weapons I have not tried yet, but I mean, oh my gosh, he needs one more. You gotta be joshing me. So I think all in all, if I had to give this a grade out of 10, I'm giving the ray gun probably, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. It's not the greatest weapon I've ever seen in the world, but it is the most damage I have done so far with a wonder weapon, or I guess a weapon in general, honestly. A million times better than any kind of shotgun I've ever seen used against him. And yeah, I think the ray gun's going to be one of your better bets against Kortifex. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you guys want to see me do this with maybe the Wonder Waff? Or what weapons do you guys want to see this with? Let me know in the comments. I hope you guys have a great Easter day, and I'll see you soon.